Ahoy, fellow travelers and cruise enthusiasts. Today we embark on a virtual voyage filled with excitement, debate, and a sprinkle of sea breeze as we set sail into the ultimate showdown. Royal Caribbean versus Virgin Voyages. I'm Tina Gail, your cruise captain for this debate. And alongside me are three intrepid travel agents ready to navigate the treacherous, that's a hard one, waters of opinions. So buckle up, because this debate is going to be smoother than the seas on a calm Caribbean day and more electrifying than the disco nights on a Virgin Voyages ship. Joining me today and representing Royal Caribbean are Beth and Darren Kreakie.
Ooh, loyal to royal.
With Seize the Day Travel with the Kreakies. And representing Virgin Voyages is Sharmelle Thomas with Sharmelle's Travels.
Hi.
Okay, are you ready?
Ready.
Let the battle of the high seas begin.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's do this. Let's do this. All right, cruising is popular right now, so let's dive into a popular topic on cruisers' radar, right? When it comes to a ship variety and size, how do Royal Caribbean and Virgin Voyages differ? Which offers a more diverse fleet? And how does the size impact the overall cruise experience? So, Beth and Darren, you want to start?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I think Royal Caribbean, we have 6 different classes and there are 26 ships. Classes mean size of ships, how many decks, how many people can fit on the ship. So, I think Royal Caribbean wins that question.
Well, I think we do win that question, but it really depends on what you really want to do. Do you want to get on a smaller ship where it has a few thousand people, or do you want to get on one of these metropolis ships that have amusement parks, have water parks, have all these rides, and maybe up to 10,000 people on the ship?
Exactly. Sharmelle?
So I will say that if you're looking for variety, yes, it's Royal. But if you want to not get lost because you want to know how your ship is laid out, all the Virgin ships have the same layout. So it's actually really good. You always know where to find the ice cream, which is right next to where you find the pizza. And when you're having that ice cream and that pizza, I'm just pointing that out. But no, it's actually really easy to get around. It's more like kind of mid-sized yacht experience. I love it because there's lots of places where you can be outside. It's easy to get there and you're not stumbling over a lot of people to do it.
And she meant stumbling over a lot of children. That's
Which Royal Caribbean has.
We
A
do.
lot of families, and it does accompany with a lot of different things and different themes.
Right.
So I think we were talking about this before, and we said, the difference between Virgin and Royal Caribbean is, like, Virgin's like Southwest Airlines because they have the same plane, all the same type, where Delta Airlines might have multiple small and large ships. So it's just what you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
I like the amusement park versus playground.
Yeah, that's right. You mentioned
Yes,
that.
that was better.
Yeah.
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 One of the
Amusement
other
park.
things I think you guys talked about was the size of the ship and the different ports.
Yeah. The bigger the ship, a lot of the ports do not let the bigger ships get into them.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of ports that Royal Caribbean may not be able to get into because of the larger ships. Now they do still, tender you in, but
Yeah,
they don't like to do that.
there's a lot of ports that they don't go to because of the size, and the smaller ports, the smaller islands won't accompany those huge ships because they can't take the 10,000 people that pop in there off a Royal Caribbean ship.
They couldn't handle it. They couldn't handle
It's
it.
the whole
Yeah.
island.
It's not even, exactly.
That's more people on the ship than are on the
Exactly.
island.
Absolutely.
So it doubles their population really quick. But it also it tends to allow you to go to different places to see different things on the smaller ships within Royal, just like Virgin does.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And I hear there's a new ship.
There is. Icon of the Seas is the largest ship right now out there in the world. It is huge. There are over 2,800 staterooms. The ship itself is over 1,200 feet long,
Wow.
which is an insane just to imagine.
Right.
I know the big thing right now is everybody's comparing it to Titanic, which is a hilarious thing. If you want to see something funny, Google that. It's not even a comparison.
So they also have
there's
2,350 crew members on that ship. So if they have that many crews, they can fit about 10,000,
Yeah,
just
just
short of
short of.
10,000 people on that ship, to include the crew. So there's a lot of people on that ship,
Right.
Yeah.
and a lot of yes, kids. Sometimes.
That's right there.
So, yeah.
The kids, hashtag kids. The bigger the ship, the more families there are.
Yes,
So
correct.
That's
Families
why you
mean-
have all those classes you talked about, because kids need classes.
Yes. Well, families need classes.
And adults need glasses.
Yes, yes, and we mean glasses.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not these.
Not these.
No.
Yeah. So yes, but Icon just actually its first, the maiden voyage of the Icon is the 27th. So yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Anything else on Virgin?
I think just if you like that kind of feeling where you can easily get away, get around a ship, there's Instagrammable moments. The ships, like I said, they all look the same, but there's a little bit of a different style on some of them.
Mm-hmm.
The Scarlet Lady had some really cute, like picturesque porthole looking effects, but there's a swing in front of it, and they say things like love and maybe hope or breathe. So things like that just make for fun pictures.
Yeah, I did want, because I love that, and actually after we chatted, I looked that up and I'm kind of into that. I am a little bit of an Instagram girl, but I will say this. So the Icon has a new thing. It's called the Pearl. And if you haven't looked that up, it's really cool. So also Google that. It is a huge steps, like these steps, and it looks like a pearl. It's iridescent and
Oh.
I have seen that.
oh my goodness,
Yeah.
it's stunning. So
That does
Google
look
that. But
Hey,
yeah.
I just want to, you can hold your sign up one more time. Royal Caribbean does have places where that's real.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, absolutely.
The adult
Yes.
solarium where you can
Yeah,
go
we'll get
to,
to
they
that
have a
later.
lot of
Yeah.
different things
Yeah.
you can do. So don't forget, we have no kids as well.
Yes.
Kind of whatever, because you know you can still hear those kids. And they're going to come
Running
looking
through.
for you.
Yeah.
You
That's
deserve
right.
a break from your kids.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
So, Beth and Darren, what of all the Royal Caribbean ships, what would be your favorite ship and why?
I'll let you go first.
Well, my favorite, we kind of agree and disagree on this,
Okay.
but my favorite was the Harmony, which before the Icon class was the biggest class, the Oasis class. It was the newest ship, or one of the newer ships. It came out in 2016, and we were on one of the first cruises after it came from Europe. And that was 2016. We went on our anniversary, but we were actually in it in Europe. So
Yeah, it
it
started
came out in May,
and we got on there in
then we
July.
got it in July.
Okay.
So it was before it came
To the
to
United
the
States.
States. We were there. And that was my favorite ship.
My favorite was the Explorer of the Sea, which is an older ship, but the reason I love that ship is our balcony room was on the top deck of the
Oh,
ship.
wow.
And we
Super
literally
close to
can
the bar.
walk right outside to the Sky Bar, right outside our door.
Which
That's
we
the
knew.
only reason I like
That
it.
is no surprise.
Yes. And I mean, it literally was, we were right out, like right where we sat.
Yes.
It was so,
Perfect.
Wow, that's
it
awesome.
was, yeah,
That's nice.
plus we had great neighbors too. So that's, but yeah, that was
That's
why.
important.
Yes, it is. It
The
is.
people you meet on ships, it's amazing.
Yes,
Oh
it
my
is.
gosh.
And no matter how big they are, it's amazing how often you run into the same people again.
Yeah, we have discovered the reason why that is, and Darren has pointed this out, and I think this is genius.
I know what you're gonna
But
say.
it's because you tend to have the same habits
Yes.
as those people,
Yes.
That
and
makes
so
sense.
you're already going to run into them because you're getting coffee at the same time, or at the bar at the same time, or
Yeah.
eating dinner, like whatever it is, and
Yeah.
your habits are the same.
Right.
Yeah.
So
That makes
that's
sense.
why you run into them, and then you know you have something in common with them because they like a mimosa.
Exactly.
They like a mimosa.
Doesn't like a mimosa.
Amen.
Amen.
Or at whatever time it is now.
Right.
Right.
5 o'clock somewhere.
That's right.
So, Sharmelle, what is your favorite Virgin ship and why?
So that's not as easy an answer because, like I said, the layouts are all the same. But the Scarlet Lady does have that cool wall. There's other Instagrammable moments everywhere, though, because there's fun little things like a seesaw, different things that you can get into. So I would say Scarlet Lady wins just by a hair. But then I will have to say the Valiant Lady that I've also been on has a mermaid on it that looks like me.
That's right.
That's so sweet.
Okay, well maybe that might be my favorite Virgin ship too.
Yeah.
I
You'll be
love
like, there's
mermaids.
Sharmelle.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Take a
then-
picture with her.
Yeah, there you go.
I
And I'll be holding my sign.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. Yeah.
All right, everyone. So thank you. Thank you all for
Yes,
being here
absolutely.
as we charted the course through the variety and size. You can connect with me at yes2travels.com or on social media with Tina Gail. So as our virtual cruise comes to an end, it's time to dock our arguments and see which cruise line has weathered the storms of opinions. Whether you are a seeker, looking for the royal treatment, or a free spirit yearning for the virgin experience, remember that the sea is vast, and so are the choices in the cruise world. We've charted the course through ship variety and size. Cast your anchor in the comments below and let us know which cruise line you'd set sail with. And may your journeys be filled with smooth seas, sunny skies, and the adventure of a lifetime. Until next time, fair winds and following seas, fellow cruisers.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks.